Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and we will be working on cheating this evening. Hello, Angela.
Hi, teacher. Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good, good. So, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia. Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome. Are you having summer in Colombia, or is it winter?
In this moment is like a temperature, a normal temperature.
Uh-huh.
No is more, no is really summer or really winter. Is
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, it's nice between summer and winter. Well, that's nice. That's really
yeah,
good. Excellent.
yes.
Hello, Thomas. How are you? Okay. So, what were you going to say, Angela?
Okay. Sorry, teacher.
Wait, you were going to say something and I interrupted you. I'm sorry. Okay, you forgot. No worries. So, hello, Thomas. Are you there?
Hi, yes, I'm in here.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
Very good. Remind me, you are from Mexico, right?
Yes, that's right.
Aha, I got it. Yes, yes. I think two times in a row. Yay. Alabek, welcome. Nice to see
Yes,
you again.
good morning, Holly. How are you?
Very good. How are you doing?
And
So,
me too. It's going well.
uh, Saturday morning for you, right?
Yes,
So,
it is.
all right. Excellent. And then we have Ruben. Hi, Ruben.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you doing? So
Excellent.
Ruben, remind me, you were from Mexico, right?
Yes, I
Or,
am.
oh, I got it right again. Oh, I'm two for two. Yay. Yay. So you were in my class
Yes, you
a
got
couple
it.
months ago, I guess. So, we're,
Yes, as a spot, I stopped using bowling for some months, but
uh-huh.
now I'm back.
You're back. Well, welcome back. Um, Remind me, were you the person that had moved from a small town in Mexico to Mexico City?
Yes, you're absolutely
I
right. You got a
remember.
great memory.
I do, but I don't. I remember some things, but then I don't remember other things. So I don't know why, it'd be interesting to study memory to find out why people remember certain things. So yeah, all right. Well, welcome. All right. So we have Alabek. What time is it right now in Kazakhstan?
Oh, it is 10 a.m.
It's that late. Oh wow. Okay. It's only 9 p.m. here in Idaho, and in Mexico it's 10, right, guys?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
It's
And
10.
is it 11 in Colombia, Angela?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
9 p.m.
Yeah. So it's still Friday evening here. So Alabek, do you have any wonderful plans for the weekend?
Actually not. I didn't yet plan it,
Uh-huh.
maybe,
Okay.
but yes.
I haven't made any plans. Okay. And how about the rest of you? Do you have any, Angela, do you have any great plans for the weekend?
No, in this moment I don't have any plans because I have to study a lot for the process for the airline, and for that reason I can do it anything.
Ah, okay. So are you trying
Yes.
to get hired by the airline?
I'm a commercial pilot, and in this moment I'm in a process with an airline in here in Colombia.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yay.
That's awesome. All right. And Ruben, what do you have planned for the weekend?
Mm, I got to study, but I'm planning on cleaning my room up
Oh,
because it's a
okay.
quite like a mess.
Uh-huh.
It if you saw it, you thought that we think because I or something like that. So I need to. I think I will shop some things because I need some clothes.
Uh-huh.
Um, I saw some clothes on downtown that I would like to buy,
Uh-huh.
and also I got to study.
Uh-huh.
I think I will go to visit a friend
Excellent. So
on Sunday.
you have it sounds like a busy but productive weekend. And also
Yes,
enough time
I hope.
enough time to rest and relax and recharge your batteries. So,
Exactly, to start the week again with
yeah,
full
exactly.
prosperity.
Exactly. Thomas, what do you have planned for the weekend?
Well, first of all, I think that I will wake up too late tomorrow morning, and yeah, because I'm so tired,
Uh-huh.
and I will go to the gym with my son.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Okay. So you will wake up late tomorrow morning and then go to the gym. So sleeping in, okay, but going to the gym, that's very good. So,
okay,
yeah. How old is your son?
he is 17 years old.
Okay. So does he challenge you to work out, or do you challenge him?
He challenges me.
Yeah. And does he beat you usually on whatever it is you guys compete against?
Yeah,
Or,
yes.
yeah. That's great. That's awesome. All right. Excuse me. All of a sudden, bear with me a
Doesn't
moment.
matter.
I'm going to get something to drink real quick. Sorry about that. All of a sudden, I guess I breathed too much air in or something, and all of a sudden it was like, ah. But okay, so today's topic is cheating. So let's go ahead and start on this live online discussions. What we will do is we will practice. Basically, the main goal of this lesson is to increase your fluency. So hopefully the plan is, I hope that you will learn, first of all, learn some idioms, and also have a chance to practice speaking as much as possible. So, so the first question I have for everyone, Alabek, have you ever cheated? How?
Uh, yes, I can remember that in the school time, or this when I was studying in the university.
Mm-hmm.
I have some experience of the cheating, especially on the exam
Okay.
time. Yes, on exams to to do some remarks right as it pictured right here, and someone is writing something
Like
on
this?
his hand. Yes, but not only on the hand, but on the small piece of the paper.
Okay. And
So
that's what we call in English a crib sheet.
encryption, yes.
Okay. So that's how you used to cheat. And did you ever do that in university, or was it just high school?
Both of them, high
Oh.
school and university.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Angela, how about you? Have you ever cheated? If so, how?
I can hear very well. Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, this question right here. Have you ever cheated?
Um, Probably when I have in the school during the exams, or when I have to when I have to do anything, and I could do a good way to do it, or to obtain or get the result. Uh, I do other things to obtain that. For example, during an exercise, probably, and if I do that in a good way, I get a good score, and then I take a paper with some notes and I read that, or something like that.
Okay. So you you probably cheated on tests and exercises, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
in the school.
School,
Only
yeah.
in the school.
Not in university, right?
Not in the university, no.
Okay. Okay. Ruben, how about you? Have you ever cheated? How?
I something that I really like to do. It's to cheat on video games.
Video games?
And yes, video games, because there are some like codes or like programs that you can install on your phone, on your computer, and you can access to all the the levels or to the players or other stages
Really?
that are not accessible on until you finish some specific goals. But when I
Uh-huh.
finished, I have already finished a game, but I'm started feeling bored. So I start looking for these codes and to play
Oh.
with the possibilities that in the game are not normally available. So
Uh-huh.
and I also like to, but this is not cheating. It's like fix my phone and install many things that to change the look and feel and other more
Uh-huh.
deeper
Uh-huh.
properties of the system.
Yeah,
So
so you
I
but
like
you have
cheating
the
in this
you
case.
you have the skills and ability to do that, right?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you work in that kind of industry though, in the computer industry?
Not exactly. I work for technology learnings,
Okay.
learning methodologies, but
Uh-huh.
I'm familiarized with like mobile devices,
Uh-huh.
how to modify the system and all of those stuff. But because now there are a lot of tutorials and many developers that publish the methods and I read them. Now that
Wow.
I learn some, I can understand some readings in English. I
Uh-huh.
can find them in the English community and try them on my phone or on my computer. That's
Uh-huh.
why it's like a way to cheat because
Uh-huh.
that is not permitted for the companies or for Android devices, but you
Oh, okay.
can do it.
If you know where to go, you know you can do it. Okay. Excellent. So
Exactly, yes.
that is a type of cheating I've never thought of, is cheating on the video games. So, excellent. Oh,
Yes.
Thomas, have you ever cheated? How?
Yeah, I have cheated. I did once, for example, in the school.
Uh-huh.
Um, just the same case like the others. That I had the notes uh, in my hand, and I copy the answers to the exam sometimes.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, and I have I cheated one time in school and I couldn't live with myself. And that's when I was 6 years old. And I used to stay in at recess when everybody else was playing. And I would go cheat. I would go check other people's papers, and then I would go back to my desk and write the answer and go back and forth between other kids' desks. And but I only did it once or twice, and then I felt so bad. I never cheated again in school. So that was I think I was a goody two shoes when I was in school. Do you guys know that word? Goody two shoes. So, but I used to let people coffee off of me when I was in high school. So, all right, so let's look at these pictures. How are these people cheating? For example, this guy right here at the computer. How could he be cheating? Alabek, what do you think?
Uh, I don't know. Maybe he's trying to pass some test on the work and he's using some help.
Uh-huh. Okay. So he's trying to, okay, he's trying to use some help. Ruben, what do you think he's doing?
Yes, I think the same. He's like taking a test on e-learning course
Mm-hmm.
or another learning management system. So
Mm-hmm.
he's not supposed to use any kind of help, but he got some notes and some books on the desk, and perhaps he's using it to answer the questions on the test.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And Thomas, what do you think?
Just the same. I think that he is looking for the answers of some exams or some thing that he must to do, looking
Mm-hmm.
for some help on the internet on the computer.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, and I think there's one other thing that I don't know if you guys believe this is cheating, but is it cheating if somebody buys a paper online? Do you guys know what I mean?
Sorry,
If you,
teacher, what do you say?
if you say, for example, Ruben, if you had a paper that was like a 10-page paper due on world civilization, something like that, and you don't care about the topic anyway, would you ever go online and buy a paper that somebody has written on that same topic?
If I understand.
You mean when someone is writing some scientist studies and he's using the works of the others? Yes.
Yeah, basically he actually just purchases the paper, and somebody else writes it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that cheating?
You mean
Yes, it
someone
is.
else does the home like the searching for you?
Excuse me?
You mean like someone does like the searching instead of you?
No. For example, there's a student that has to write a paper on, okay, say on King Tut in Egypt, right? Have to write a paper on this topic. So what he does is he goes to a website, and on this website they say we will write papers for a fee. So he writes in and says, I need a 5-page paper on King Tut written in English. And then they...
That's absolutely cheating.
Yeah, is that cheating? That's what my question.
It does. It is because you don't look it up on books on
You
other
didn't do it
places by yourself. You don't do it by yourself. You have another person to do it, and that's I think it's cheating, of course.
Yeah, because when I see this, I think you guys are absolutely right on what he could be doing. He's probably not cheating at all, but I'm thinking maybe he's maybe he's writing, buying it online and doing something else. So, have you guys heard of that?
Yes.
Okay. It was less common when I was in school, but it became very, very common after the internet. So.
Yes, actually, I think there is a software that my teachers used to. When I started the university, I remember that my teachers used a software that automatically detected if you download that information on from internet, and it showed where did you download it, and
Wow.
or you were automatically like I don't know how to say it, like fired from school. Is there a
No, there's 2 words for that. Okay, you could be suspended.
Suspended, yes.
Suspended, and that's temporary. Okay, so you might get a 2 week suspension, or you can get expelled.
Expelled.
And that is permanent.
Okay, that's what the teacher that the school decided to do with the student that
downloaded
practice. Yes, exactly.
Wow.
It was like kind of drastical, but I think that shows it was a lesson for everyone else.
So it was kind of drastic.
Drastic, exactly.
Yeah, okay. Hello, Rashid. How are you doing today? Is that your name? Nah?
Yeah.
Your name is... What is your name?
My name Najib.
Najib. Okay.
Yeah.
I got your name wrong. Sorry. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Excellent, excellent. So, question for you. Have you ever cheated? If so, how?
I don't understand this topic, but have you these people cheating? Which picture?
Like this.
Cheating.
Yeah.
Students can cheat by writing on their hand.
Uh-huh. Yep. So have you ever done that?
Yeah. What?
Have you ever done that?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I think everybody in the class has done that except for me. So I'm the only one that has not. Okay.
Yeah, but
So these.
this all the way.
Okay. All right. So everybody agrees that this person's cheating for a test. So what's going on here? Thomas, what's going on in this picture?
Well, I think that when someone plays cards with some other people, with some friends, for example, and they have that person have a card under the sleeves of the shirt, they so he cheat to the other to win the game or the money. I don't know. So that's one way to cheat to others.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, because I think that that's pretty common. It's not cheating on video games like Ruben does. It's cheating on card games. So has anybody here ever cheated on poker or card games? Alabek, have you?
No, games, yeah. I cheating.
You cheat on poker?
Poker, I don't play poker.
Oh, you don't play poker? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Thomas, have you ever cheated on poker?
No, never in my life. No,
Never?
I don't do that. No.
Okay.
Even I think that you should know how to do it because it isn't easy to do. But I don't know how to do it, and I haven't never in my life I have never done it. I don't like it. No, never.
Okay. And Ruben, have you ever cheated on cards or poker or anything like that?
I don't even know how to play cards.
You don't know how to
like,
play cards?
the rules, but I think that my hands are not fast enough to cheat on cards because I know that people who does this, who cheat or on by when playing cards, they got to be really fast with the fingers and with the hands to hide the cards that may be useful for them to win or to create a perfect game. So
Okay.
I'm not fast enough.
You're not fast enough. Okay. And is it Ahmed? What was your name again?
Najid.
Najid. Okay, I remember that now. Najid, have you ever cheated on cards?
Cards? Yeah, always. If I play with my son, I cheat.
Okay, if you play with your friends, you cheat. I had somebody tell me when I was about 13, if you can't win, cheat like heck. So it was just a joke. But if you can't win, cheat like heck. So, and Angela just left right when I was going to ask her. So, and this last one, what's going on here, Ruben?
Oh, I think the girl is cheating on him.
On him, this one? So
Yes,
it's a love triangle.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God, he's in the room. Why are you doing that?" So
He's
okay.
coming. Get off from him.
Yeah, well, he's wanting to jump,
Yeah.
But he's going to suicide because of her.
Yeah, which, no girl is worth that, you guys. No girl is worth it. So it just dawned on me. I made this 6 months ago or so, and I just noticed that I chose a picture where he's doing that. So. Okay, let's go on to another page. I'm not going to ask you guys if you have ever cheated on somebody. That's just too personal. So idioms are phrases about cheating. Okay, so we have to cheat on someone. Does everybody know what that is? That's
Yes,
what we.
exactly
That's what.
what the what
That's
the
what.
image, the picture, the previous image showed.
Exactly. That is to cheat on someone. So, like if you have one of your friends, one of your mates, is cheating on his wife, for example, that's what you would say. He is cheating on her, or his wife is cheating on him, something like that. Okay, to rip someone off. Does anybody know what that is?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Okay. That's really it's another word of saying to cheat someone. So one example, around the world, minus a few countries, but around the world, people are very careful when they get into taxi cabs because they are worried that the taxi driver will rip them off.
Okay, yeah.
You know, maybe they'll drive too far and they'll charge too much or whatever. So that's what to rip someone off is. Okay, to be a rip off. Any idea what that would be?
No.
Okay. To be a rip off is when you buy something that is not worth it. Say for example, you buy a camera and you buy a car and the car stalls the next day. That is a ripoff.
Okay.
Okay. Now also a person can be a ripoff. So if a person who rips someone off, they are a ripoff. But
Like,
usually it's if yes.
like so to rip, to be a rip off is when you do okay. But like rip off is like take advantage of someone that is not about from the place you're from, or
Exactly.
like take advantage of someone misunderstand or something like that.
Yeah, you can rip. Actually, you can rip your family off, right? You probably won't talk to you again, but you can still rip them off. It's cheating, basically, cheating for money, for economic gain.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah. So anytime that you make money and it's not fair, you've ripped them off. So. Okay. To pull the wool over someone's eyes. Anybody know what that would be?
Pull the wool over someone's eye.
No.
Any idea? No. Okay. What this means is, wool. Do you guys know what wool is?
No.
Okay, this might help. I'm going to show you guys.
Yes, the wool is what we get from some animals, sheep.
Yeah,
or
it's a sheep.
cows, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So so it's basically sheep. Wool is from sheep. Okay. So and a lot of times you think that sheep is sheep are kind of foolish, right? They're kind of like stupid, right? So you pull the wool over somebody's eyes is to cheat them.
Okay.
So usually it's a person. You say he has pulled the wool over her eyes. Either she's young and innocent, usually young and for example, a 45-year-old man who starts to date an 18-year-old girl, maybe he has pulled the wool over her eyes. So
Okay.
maybe. So it's basically cheating someone who is young and innocent.
Holy, or maybe she. Yes.
Maybe she did it. Yeah, maybe she
Yes.
pulls the wool over his eyes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. A 22-year-old starts dating a 60-year-old man and pulling the wool over his eyes. So, okay, fair and square. Any idea what that would be? Fair and square means no cheating, nothing. everything is completely good. So if you're a business person that plays fair and square, maybe you will not be very rich, but you will have integrity. so, okay. April Fool's joke. Does everybody know what an April Fool's joke is?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
can you? Okay, so Najid, could you tell us about the last April Fool's joke you pulled, if you have?
no, I haven't.
You have never. Okay,
No.
Alabek, have you pulled an April Fool's joke?
Oh no, since at the school, we used to do some jokes at the first of the April. We call it the Day of the Fools.
Okay. And what kind of jokes did you do?
It's some kind of pranks to each others, especially by the phone, or something like that. For example, to call my friend and tell him that he's forgot something at the school cabinet, and he's returned, but there was nothing that he's something like that. It's not it's inoffensive jokes.
Okay, excellent.
Yes, for the friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and Thomas, can you tell us about an April Fool's joke you have done?
Yeah. Well, in fact, I don't like that kind of jokes because we must respect to the others. So I usually don't like to do those kind of things to another person. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're not really into pranks or jokes like that.
No.
Okay. All right. And Ruben, have you ever pulled any April Fool's jokes?
I think I have, but I don't remember any. But I love watching April Fool's jokes on internet, especially.
Okay, so you've never pulled any. When I was in university, everybody did pranks. At least every person made at least one prank. And the best prank that during my university days was pulled actually by my brother and his mates. And I was at a university at the time. There was only about 500 or 600 students. Now it's 3,000, but at that time it was 500 or 600 students. And so what they did is they went through the entire campus, every single dormitory and every single office, and they stole every scrap of toilet paper off the entire campus. And so I think on Monday, that was like on a Sunday night, and on Monday morning, there was of course a campus-wide. At that time, it was a small private school, so we'd have meetings, campus-wide meetings on Mondays and Wednesdays. And so that Monday morning meeting, the campus, I think the dean of students got up and said, "Okay, whoever did it needs to return it." But it was really funny everywhere, even in the janitor's closets, all the toilet paper was gone. So it was funny, but. Okay, a scam. Does anybody know what a scam would be? Okay. Do you guys know the word fraud?
Yes, it is the same as the fraud. Yes.
Same as a fraud. So the best example of a scam would be our Nigerian emails that we get, I think I got one actually from Burkina Faso, but basically saying, we have a check here for $200 million from a relative. Have you guys got that email?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. In fact, in my case, there's so many emails in my account every day.
You get one in your every day? Oh wow!
Yeah.
I get one every once in a while, so it's not very often. So, okay, a racket. A racket is basically a scam in a bigger. It's a scam, but it's in a bigger way. A scam is the one thing that they're doing. The racket is the entire production. For example, it would be the company, where the scam would be the individual. For example, gangs usually will have rackets going on. So that's what that would be. So if you get involved with a company that is scamming you, you would say, "Oh, that was a bad racket." So, okay. So Najid,
Yeah.
have you ever pulled the wool over someone's eyes?
No.
No. Okay. That's good. All right. So Alabek, tell us about the last scam that you saw.
Oh, I need to think that scam or fraud is some, the criminal case actually.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not an inoffensive jokes anymore.
No, it's not.
Yes. So the scam and the racket we have in our state is a criminal commitment. So we have some many years of sentences for that kind of jokes.
Yeah, they're not jokes though.
Yes, but in 1990s we have a lot of the scams and the rackets and a lot of gangs here.
Oh, really?
Since the Soviet Union was broke, and we have there's a lot of criminals. So the racket is we used to we using only with some negative forms, with negative cases.
Okay. Yeah. Thomas, have you ever been ripped off by a taxi driver?
No, in my case, no. But I have heard so many cases right here in Mexico. It's it's a common news about some person have had that kind of problems with the taxi cabs. But in my case, no, not for me.
Okay. And how about Ruben? Have you ever been ripped off? Ruben?
At Mexico City, ripped me off because I got to pay around $30 for a taxi service. That's a lot of money for a taxi.
Yeah, okay. So we, for some reason, I think your internet or my internet, one of us is going down, because I could not hear you very well. But if I understood you said when you were in Mexico City, you were ripped off by a taxi driver, and he charged you $30 when it was definitely not that high. Is that correct? Okay. Hello? Yeah, I think he's having internet problems. Or is it me?
No, I think that it's Rubens because I don't hear him very well.
Okay. All right. So, all right, let's go on. So what would you do? Okay, Alabek, what would you do if you saw your best friend's boyfriend with another woman?
You saw your best friend's boyfriend with another woman? Well, I don't. How it can be possible? Best friend's boyfriend with another woman?
Oh, your best friend's boyfriend. Wait.
It's very strange. You saw your best friend's boyfriend with another woman.
Yeah, so I guess you're a female. So let's change this to you saw your
Oh,
best friend's. How about we would say
girl.
let's change.
Oh yes, my best friend's girlfriend with another man. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think I will tell him the truth because he's my best friend.
Mhm. So you
He's,
would let him know.
yes, and I will tell him it easily.
Mhm. Okay. 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 So you would have no problem. Do you think he would respond well to you, or would he be angry with you?
I think my friends, my best friends, they are understanding.
Mhm. So they're straight shooters, so
Yes,
they're fine.
but for the others, I don't know how.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so a straight shooter. A straight you can say we're straight shooters. As friends we're straight shooters, which means we say things straight. We don't lie with each other.
Okay,
So
straight shooter.
yeah,
Okay.
we're straight. You can say we are straight shooters. Okay,
Okay.
so Thomas, how about you? So you saw your best friend's girlfriend with another man.
Well, I think that I should speak with my friend and tell her the problem. I think that this could be the correct way that I should help to my friend. I
Mhm.
think that I tell her the problem in the case that the things that I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that I would also probably tell my friend that that her boyfriend is not the man she thinks he is. So, um, all right. Next one. What would you do if you saw a colleague at work put money in her pocket?
Well, let me tell you, in my case, for example, it's prohibited. It's something bad. But in my case, I work for a bank, so it's horrible when you put money. When you see somebody to do that, putting money into their pockets.
Hmm.
You must go to the manager or to the director and talk about it. You must do it. In my case, I think that I should do it.
Hmm. So you would talk to your colleague and say, "What are you doing?" And because you know, where do you work, Thomas? I mean, what kind of industry?
Finance industry. I work for a
Yeah.
bank.
Okay. Yeah. So if you saw in the finance industry, in the bank, especially if you saw somebody, it's it's due diligence. You have to go say something to them.
Yeah, because if I don't do it, this could be like if I am doing it with that person too.
So basically, in English, you would say, if I don't say something to him, then I am liable as well.
Yeah, that's right. That's my point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Alabek, what would you do if you saw a colleague at work basically stealing money?
Well, I agree with the previous speaker because at first of all, I should speak to him or to her and set him what he's doing is not right, and
Uh-huh.
actually as a lawyer, to me it's it's like some kind of professional duty for
Mhm.
me.
Mhm.
So it is very hard question because the from the one side I need to do something as a professional, but
Mhm.
from the other we have some common tradition that's to be a complaint to each other is not good. Yes.
Mhm.
So, but I think at first I should talk with him and trying to explain him that it's prohibited, that it's not good, and or even it's may lead him to some criminal case to the court.
Yeah.
But to be honestly, I didn't have that kind of experience when my colleagues are putting some money into his pocket from the company, because partly I have some share of the company, because we have some partnership. So when I hope that kind of situation, I never meet with that.
Yeah. Okay. So you've never had to really deal with it because because of the type of work that you do as well. So
yes.
And now, what kind of law? What is your actual expertise in? Was it contract law?
Yes, the all case of the civil law.
Civil law. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. The next one, Thomas. You saw your best friend shoplift from the local supermarket. Would you say something to him?
Yeah, sure. To my friend, yeah, sure. Just I think that this could be the example of the third picture, and I think that I should speak with my friend and tell him that this is something that he shouldn't do, because he could get many problems, even finish in the jail. So yeah, sure, of course, I think that reading all the cases, I should speak with my friend, trying to improve his way of to think.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, has this ever happened to you? Have you ever seen any of your friends shoplift?
Yeah, sometimes in the past, a friend of mine did it, and something small things. The price of the things that he stole was very low. But even in those cases, I spoke with my friend. Yeah, and I did it, but it was so many years ago. I think that I don't know, maybe 20 years ago that was the case.
Okay. Alabek, what would you do if you saw your friend shoplift?
Well, fortunately, I don't have that kind of friends who would do who are shoplifters. But if according to this question, maybe I should speak to him, and maybe finally I will break up with him to any relation.
Okay, so you would. So to break up with actually only when it's when
love,
a love,
when love.
Yeah. So
how to say?
So with just a regular friend, basically you would say we would stop being friends.
Okay, so we would stop being their friends, maybe.
Yeah, at that point, because of the type of choices he or she is making. Yeah, my sister and I took my nieces. This was about 10 years ago. We took my nieces on a trip to down to Utah to an amusement park. And they were the ages 11, 13, and 15. And we stopped at the local Walmart, and the 11-year-old was at the candy aisle, and she put a candy bar in her pocket. And I walked up to her, and I was like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I was going to pay for it." And, that's what she said. I was going to pay for it, but she was not. She was going to steal it. So it was like, really? But I don't think she's like that anymore. At least I hope she isn't. She's 22 now, so. Okay, now next one. You saw a classmate cheat on a test. Would you say anything, Alabek?
No, nothing, I think.
No, you wouldn't say anything.
Because as I said to you before, I did the same when I was studying, and it was inoffensive for me.
Okay.
Because everybody do this.
Okay. So as far as grammar goes, as I said before, or as I told you before.
Oh,
So,
okay, as I said.
Yeah. All right, Thomas, would you say anything, or since you also used to cheat, would you not say anything?
Well, I think that this is something that other people do, or most of the people do it in their lives. This could be, for example, if I don't speak to that person, that could be a chance or an opportunity to to um, to go with that person and talk speak with him or with her and
Mm-hmm.
tell them that this is something wrong, that he should study to do the test or the exam. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And next one, you saw a classmate buy a paper online. So we already talked about this. Thomas, would you say something if you knew a classmate of yours bought a paper online?
Well, I think that this should be the same case the last question.
Uh-huh.
I could go to that person and speak about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think that I should do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alabek, would you say something if a classmate bought a paper online?
Well, maybe I just think about this is two questions, and maybe I would say to him or her that it is your choice, and
Mm-hmm.
it is not good, but but it's okay. It's not criminal, and it is your way, and
Mm-hmm.
that the way as you see to studying. But it would be much better if you will do it by yourself, by your own knowledge.
Exactly.
Um,
Yeah.
yes, because you can do some harm to yourself, because who knows, maybe it turns out that it would be some bad habit
Yeah.
in his future life.
Exactly.
Maybe he would do something like that at his work time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
but yes,
I was going to say it's one thing cheating on a test, because
yes.
how many of those kind of tests do we have in real life? But how many reports do you write in your job? You know,
Oh, oh yeah, yes, many
we
of
all
them,
write
and
reports.
yes, and if I have some, that kind of big habit to cheat in my work, so I won't get any job in the future,
Mm-hmm.
and I will have a bad reputation on this market. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's all goes from our past.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
we should to find some a boundary of that case.
Mm-hmm.
So boundary when it turns out and becomes to be more inoffensive, more harm
More
to.
harm. Yeah, instead of
Yes.
inoffensive, it would be harm. Yeah. Do you agree with that, Thomas?
Yeah, sure, of course. I think I agree with that point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, Alabek, could you choose one of these questions and ask Thomas? Thomas.
Okay, Thomas. Have you ever been caught cheating on an exam?
Yeah, well, no, not exactly. Never in my life. In fact, I tried to don't cheat on the exams. I did it sometimes, but I have never been caught cheating on an exam. Never in my life.
So
Thank.
you've never been caught. Okay.
Okay.
And as far as pronunciation, Thomas, make sure these two words right here, the UGH, these sounds, do not make, you don't make a sound at all. So it's basically caught, C-A-T. I've never been caught cheating, so you don't even have to worry about these.
Okay.
So, all right, and how about you, Alabek? Have you been caught cheating on an exam?
As I can remember, yes, maybe in some school period, we were at the low level classes. So we usually used to do some cheating on the exam or on the tests. So yeah.
So you have
Yes, I have.
been caught. Yeah. Okay. Thomas, could you choose a question and ask Alibek?
Okay. Describe a time when you cheated and it helped you.
Oh, yes, it is the same idea. It's maybe was the school period or on the first years in the university when for example there was some exams. They were very difficult for me because I have a more liberty studies direction in my brain, but there was some tests which relates with algebra, with some economic studies. So it's so very hard for me. Well, so and I used to do some. How do you? What do you tell? It's called the small piece of paper when you use.
That's called it's on the top of the Verbling chat. It's called a crypt sheet.
Oh yeah, so I used to
use a
do some a crypt sheet, yes, to wrote there some formulas from the algebra, and they helped me actually. So this is my experience.
Right. And Thomas, how about you?
Yeah, well, I could say about the time when I cheated in an exam at high school. That was the case when it helped me to take a good number in my exam and to pass the subject.
Okay, so in order for you to, so you cheated in order to get a better number so that you could pass the subject. Was it a subject that you really needed for your adult life?
Mathematics.
Yeah. Well, maybe you needed. I don't know. I didn't take math in my entire higher education. Wow. I didn't take math at all. I don't. And I was telling somebody earlier today. I got out of statistics. I have 2 master's degree and a bachelor's degree. Never took a class of math and didn't and never took statistics. I don't know how that happened. so anyway, but never use it either. But anyway, I want to thank you both for your participation through class, and hope to see you again on another day. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you, Holly.
Goodbye. And sleep well, Thomas, and have a great weekend, Alibek. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye.